Hey everyone, and today I'll be teaching you how to set up a 7x7 Rubik's Cube. Hey guys, just filming this after I finished the video. Timestamps will be linked in the description, and now onto the setup. Okay, so the items you will need for this tutorial is obviously your 7x7, a screwdriver, a type of cloth or paper towels to wipe down the pieces, and finally is, of course, your lubes of choice. I am using Wave 5 silicone lube and Lubicool Silk, D&M, and Lubicool 1. Okay, so first I recommend clearing your desk, as this could get a bit messy due to the lube, so I recommend placing a towel or any paper towels so it will prevent any of the lube going onto the desk. Okay, so now I have cleared my desk and have placed this towel, and unfortunately it is not the brown towel I usually use because I couldn't find it, so we'll have to go with this one. And now on to the next step. Okay, so now we will be disassembling the 7x7. So first step is you will need to take off the middle center caps, which has the screw underneath. So I recommend turning the inner layers so then you can just pry the center cap off like this. Like that. And yeah, then the screw will be right underneath, and you'll just have to do that 5 more times. Okay, so now that we've taken off all the center caps, I recommend placing these to the side where it can be kept safely, as these are very tiny center caps. So now what you will want to do is take your screwdriver and unscrew this screw entirely until everything basically falls apart. Yeah, so now we will be cleaning all the pieces of lube, and yeah. Okay, and don't forget to place the screw, spring, and washer aside, as we will be lubing these later. So yeah, put them aside, and we'll deal with the rest of the core after we wipe all the pieces. So now, as you can see, we have a bunch of pieces, and they are very lubey. So first, I recommend sorting them into the specific pieces. So I just recommend looking for the certain shapes, and now we will sort them out. Now that we've sorted most of the pieces, besides the centers, we can now start cleaning. So I recommend using some paper towel and just simply wiping the pieces of older lube. That was the sound of the paper towel, by the way. So for example, we'll take this corner and we will just wipe it, getting most of the surface area, and yeah. Just like this, just clean it. And that's what you'll have to do to all the pieces, so yeah. Okay, so I just finished cleaning all the pieces of this 7x7 off camera, and now we will be moving on to the core. So now, as we did before, we will unscrew all the screws on the core. So just take your screwdriver and just start unscrewing. Also, do not forget to take out the washer that is in the centerpiece. That is very important. Okay, so now that we have disassembled the entire core, I recommend wiping the pieces down as we did before. So just take a paper towel and just wipe the center pieces and the core. No need for the hardware as we will be lubing it. Okay, so now that we have disassembled the core, I recommend taking your lube and then we will lube the spring and screw. So just grab your lube and just, it's out of focus. Apologies for that, but just apply lube on the spring and the screw. And then what you want to do is just place it in the center for now. And you'll want to do that for all 6 centers. Okay, so now that we have lubed all the springs and screws, we will now reassemble the core. So I recommend doing around 9 to 10 wrist turns and on all the sides, so it will be a bit more easier when tensioning the cube later. So this is around, okay, so this is around 11 wrist turns, and yeah, just do that for all the sides. Sorry about that, so just do that for all the other centerpieces. Hey everyone, so apologies for the change of lighting and scenery. I removed the towel and everything you just saw was filmed the night before, and my camera battery died last night and I had a bit of a struggle while assembling the 7x7, which I still haven't because I still can't do it. So we're now gonna assemble it. Hopefully it goes well. Okay, so after I painfully assembled the 7x7, we will now go into lubing. So do not put in these last 2 pieces as we will lube the inside right here. So take any lube. I'll be using white 5 as I used to the core. Now what you want to do is just place it around all the contacts. It's a bit hard to it's a bit hard to show, but apologies for the bad camera work. I'm trying to do my best. So then we just lube all the contact pieces here, so around the grooves, and yeah. And yeah, just place it there. That should be enough, and then we just place it into the cube. Now this part may get a bit messy, so this, like that. And then we'll put this final piece, just loop this as well as we did the other piece, so just round all the contacts, and there we go. Now, we're not finished with the lubing yet, so what you want to do is just wipe down the cube first, just with any cloth. Then I recommend tensioning it, so As you can see, the red and orange screws are very loose, so you may need to play around with the tensions until you get it right, until you get it to your preferred settings. So yeah, I will play around with the tensions and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I find the perfect tensions on this cube, we will now add a few more lubes. So generally after lubing the puzzle, it will feel a bit slow, especially on the side where you applied the most lube. So doing a few solves and breaking it in and moving the lube around, and eventually it'll spread out and become much more faster. And you can also add a few more piece lubes depending on how the cube feels. So right now mine feels a bit slow, so obviously because I just lubed this, so I'm gonna add some DNM37 and a bit of silk so that it becomes smoother and very fast. So let's go do that. Okay, so here we have some lubrical silk, and we're just gonna apply around 2 drops. That's 1, and that was 2. So now we break that in a bit. The cube has started to speed up a bit and become a lot more smoother. Though I still might have to fix a bit of the tensions because they just lock up on me. So yeah, just start scrambling it and do a few solves and it should be good. I'm actually probably not going to put some DNM into this because I think I want this to be a bit more slow and controllable, as it is already generally fast out of the box, and I think I'd get better times with a more controllable cube. So probably just going to leave it as it is and just adjust the tensions, and yeah. Now what we're going to do is just wipe the cube down. Oh, sorry about that. So now we're just going to wipe the cube down of any excess lube and just going to tension it a bit. So probably going to cut this part out. It's pretty good. So now we just add the center caps back on and it should be done. And that is how you lube and set up a 7x7 Rubik's Cube. Now that we lubed the 7x7, but after doing a few solves to break it in, it will become much faster and smoother. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial and your newly lubed 7x7. And I apologize for uploading this a bit late. I had a bit of difficulty trying to assemble the 7x7 as you saw, so I had to film this over 2 days, and I apologize for that. I will try to be more consistent and expect uploads either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'll upload one video on either of those days, and expect more solve videos because I'm starting school again and I don't think I'll have much time to upload videos like this with a lot of editing, so yeah, apologies for that, but I'll try to upload as much as I can and to the best quality as I can. And I forgot to mention that this is the YJ UFU V2M, and I got it from dailypuzzles.com.au, and don't forget to use my discount code ShadowCube at checkout to save 10% off your order. You can get this cube and any of the lubes I showed you in this video. So yeah, that's about it guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.